Hi guys, let's start working and then I'll tell you all about the new project that I'm doing. I'm drilling a hole here about 22 millimeters. It's the same size as spur center that I'm using. So what will happen will be if I cut a catch, it will not jump out of the spur center. So just for safety. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Let me tell you all about this project. This project is a cross-channel challenge that's been put up by Daniel from Torrent Doobies, and it's on YouTube. You'll see it. It's YTCCC 2021, and this channel is all about something to do with fire, and that's my interpretation of something to do with fire. It's a mountain of fire, and you will see later why I call it a mountain of fire. But in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe. It's some remarks at the bottom. If you like this project, if you didn't like this project, and give me the thumbs up. If you like it, of course. Now, this is a piece of wood that I got from a friend of mine. I don't know what type of wood is it. By the way, you will see why I'm checking the size of this pipe. Um, it's a friend of mine that threw it away, and I asked him, why did you throw it away? He said, it doesn't look like a good piece of wood. I said, give it to me, I'll find something to do with it. Later you will see why he threw it away and why it was a mistake taking it. But I start working with this piece of wood, so let's finish the job. You know that I like to use insert instead of tenons, and that's another time that I'm using insert. The idea in this project of mine is to create a situation that looks like lava is coming down the mountain. And the road of the lava, the channel of the lava, I'm doing now with a router. I'm not doing it in one shot. I'm doing it few depths. I do it at the moment a few millimeters, then I dip it more, and then I dip it more, and I create freehand like it's supposed to be the lava running down. We'll see how it comes later. Channels more than the outside. Most of it, it's the inside of the channels. I wanted to create a burn situation inside the channels and on the corners of the channels, the outer borderline of the channel. So when I put resin inside, and even when I create the shape, I'm not going to lose those lines of the burning of the in the channel. And that was the behind the idea. I just added here a tenant in the recess that I had, and I can't do something without cutting myself or bleeding somehow. So the tenant that I added will be high enough out of the pressure, out of the pipe, so I'll be able to put it back later in the lathe and centerize it. I'm using an orange color with orange pole, and then I added a little bit more red to create more reddish inside, and it will be not to the end. I'll leave a gap in the top to put the clear later. I added on top some hologramic orange glitter, so when I put the clear on top of it, it will look like the wood is still burning and ashes inside the wood. The carnival is back in town. Now slowly, I'll start creating the shape that I want, and I can start seeing the wood coming out from the resin. And I'm quite happy because it's still set in the middle, not 100% center, but let's say 95% center. So I don't lose a lot of wood when I use the shape. Creating a recess at the bottom, that how I'm going to hold it. That will be the bottom of the project. And now I'm going to reverse turn the lathe, and I'll be able to give a small angle so it will hold better on the chuck. Like I said, I don't know what wood is it and why my friend threw it away, but now I discovered why I threw it away. It's very porous. It's very cracky. Um, it will be a hell of a problem to finish it and to do a polish, to polish it and to finish it, even with how you call it, even if I put wood sealer. Yeah, wood sealer. Now I think I'm 90% in the end of the shape on the outside, and I found few holes, bubble holes of in the resin, and I'm filling it up with resin, and I'm using a syringe to get deep into the resin. For final, I'm using my micro, micro skew, just to try to smooth it as much as possible. You still see the tear-offs of the wood. That will be a long battle. Creating the recess for the logo and putting two lines, black lines. I couldn't find my piece of formica, so I had to use a wooden spoon, a disposable wooden spoon, yeah. The same one that I'm using to mix my resin. This time I'm starting at 60, all the way to 600. At this stage, I'm starting with a little bit of steel wool, wet steel wool, just to start giving it the shine. The rest will be the same, Yorkshire grid, and after the Yorkshire grid, I'm going to use friction polish. I think I managed to get to acceptable finish. I'm not 100% happy with it, but that I could not get over the tears in the wood. I fixed one side and the other one came up. It was almost a losing battle. I don't know what happened here, but my camera and my system decided it's on zoom and it's on focus. I don't know what happened. So I'm apologizing. To hollowing, I'm using my carbide tools and Jimmy Clue's Mat 2. And in one stage, when I'm almost finished, I'm turning the direction of the lathe to the other side, and I'm using my carbide on the other side. It's easier to reach there and to the final finish. Here you can see it now. I'm doing it. The same thing, 60 to 600. Only this time I'm not putting Yorkshire grid because I'm doing something else, and you'll see just now what I'm doing. Um, I'm sending the edge of it all the way to 2000, and with metal wool, and with Nova plastic repair, so it will shine and it will be 100% see-through, so you will be able to see the ends, the valleys, and the sparklings. I'm airbrushing the same color that I used for the lava, and then I'm using the holographic sparkle. You see it here, and I blow it in. So when you look on the inside, you will see like the whole thing is still on fire on the inside. When I done the see-through clear one, I damaged a little bit the wood, so I have to redo it and polish it and resurface it from the beginning. But I had to. I had no choice. And this one, and this is my mountain of fire. Just now you will see, wait a second, you will see now when the lathe will stop, you will see the valleys where the lava is coming out, and you will see the sparkle inside, and you see like it's still on fire. You can see also the burn marks on the side of the lava. And that's my interpretation to the challenge that Daniel put. I still have to put my logo on where I showed you where I put it on, and I'll glue it in. And I really hope that you enjoyed this presentation. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and to like my channel, and have a magical day. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel.